I think it's great. We're just all doing our part to stop the spread of COVID.
In order to keep visitors safe, face masks are now required on Steveston's popular Fisherman's Wharf. Other face coverings like cloths or bandanas can also be used.
When you wear the face mask, it means you protect the other people around you.
The new rule came into place Friday. The Steveston Harbour Authority explains it was implemented due to the spacing on the dock and to keep fishermen and visitors safe.
It is so close quarters down on the dock that in order to be 6 feet apart, one person would have to be virtually in the water and the other person would have to be walking on the other side. So by having the masks, it's not as much of an issue.
Visitors we spoke with at the dock didn't have any complaints about having to cover up their faces.
Oh, I'm all for it, but just makes your face so hot in 2 seconds.
It feels strange, for sure, but it's something we need to do, and everybody should do their part and do what they have to do, get through this.
Oh, it's fun because we have to do it. We live in a seniors place and we have to wear it.
But Chow says he has encountered a few people who weren't so agreeable.
We've had several people fight back about it, but again, this is a measure for the public. It's to keep people safe. It's to keep the fishermen safe. The fishermen are out here risking their safety to provide fresh food for people and the public. So we want to make sure that they stay safe as well.
An infectious disease specialist says social distancing is still the most important measure to prevent the spread of COVID-19, both indoors and outdoors.
The key thing to do to limit spread of the virus is to stay 2 meters away from others as much as possible and to use masks to enhance the effectiveness of personal distancing.
In Washington state, face coverings are now required in any indoor public space and outdoors if social distancing can't be maintained. But here in BC, Chow says requiring a mask should depend on the situation.
I mean, if you're in the middle of a football field and you're there by yourself, obviously not. But if you're in a mall and there's several people around you, then yes, for sure.
So they're at a completely different stage of the epidemic than we are. So for Washington state, it is imperative that masks be used to try and flatten the curve. We've already flattened our curve. So they need to wear masks, and we need to keep the border closed until they get their epidemic under control.
In Steveston, Miranda Fatour, City News.